It is good to be back yet again on this lovely Tuesday, June 26th. Sorry, July 26th. I keep messing up the dates. Every podcast.
You thought it was Juneteenth last
Yeah.
week, you know?
Oh, man.
Come
It still
on.
is for me.
You know?
Because whole
Because
celebrates
he looks
that
like the
every
Puerto
day.
Rican Black Thought, you know? He came
Thank
in
you.
here.
So I'm partial
stunning,
Black
you know?
Thought, you know? Just
Oh, yeah.
33rd and
Partial
3rd
thought,
percent,
you know?
Yeah. So it's been a good Tuesday so far for us.
Yeah.
We had an eventful weekend, wouldn't you say?
Oh, very eventful, you know?
Yeah, what did we do?
Well, should I tell him what we did, Javi? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe they should have been out there with us, you know. But maybe
you know?
I think they should know though. Let's go ahead and tell them.
maybe we let them know. Yeah.
So we went out, you know?
We
They
did.
said, well, first, you know, Justice, he was here, you know what I mean? And what did he say? Justice will be served, you know?
Yeah.
Do it justice.
No justice, no
you know?
peace.
And they said they were going to cancel the concert.
Yep.
People wanted to see El Tyson, you know?
Yep.
And once they came here, he said, hey, you know, they came to the biggest platform on earth to announce that they were going to be canceling the Pura Vida and Friends show. You know, that nobody was going to get to see El Tyson. What happened?
People were upset and sad. And it was
Yeah.
a sad episode for us because of that. But they ended up pulling strings together, made it work. So we made it over there. It was Saturday night. So shout out to all of Pura Vida.
Pura Vida. Rocky, he was there, you know?
Yeah, Rocky,
the Lock King himself.
S-Rock,
the
the
lizard.
The
King.
Lizard King.
and then there was Justice was there, Glocko, and Tyson, Lalo
Tyson.
Lucas,
S-Rock.
S-Rock, UA the duo was there.
Shout out.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Santos Hawad.
Oh, not Santos, maybe. You know what I mean? That's why I'm okay. Maybe I'm wearing his hat. You know.
Yeah.
Javi said I look really Mexican today.
He does
I've been
look
going to all
extra
these Mexican shows. You know.
Yeah.
Gambino Grimes, he was there. I met him. You know.
Yeah. I
Halsey met him too. You know.
Yeah.
Perro sin correa.
It was honestly a really fun time.
Yeah. I was a little bit shy to, you know, meet Gambino Grimes. I got a little bit nervous. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't
And-
know what to say.
And you know, I wanted to give a quick shout out too to I know he's watching, John the Barber. If you need some haircut, go to him. He'll take care of you.
John the
But
Butcher.
John,
come
you should
on,
have said
man.
hi to me. I was looking for you,
We
but
were
I
looking
didn't
for
see
him
you.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
So
what?
I'm sorry I didn't see you.
Maybe he lost even more weight. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Glocko, save him some fucking food, okay? You piece of
Yeah,
shit.
he turned sideways.
Yeah.
John
We couldn't fucking see him.
disappears.
He was so thin.
He has a fucking
You know?
invisibility cloak.
Like a thin wallet, you know?
Yeah, but it's just famine.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to say, speaking of fans, we always like seeing our fans. So if you see us out and about, please come say hi. We love to chop it up with fans. We like to kick it. So we just reached 127 subscribers as of last we checked, right before recording this episode. So we've been slowly growing. Thank you for those sharing.
After losing one subscriber, you know?
Yeah, we did lose a subscriber.
To
That was-
monkeypox, okay?
It was Clarence Thomas. It was way before monkeypox. But that being said, we like seeing that you guys follow us to other platforms. Like when we go on other podcasts, we see the views and we know that a lot of you guys are actually tuning in, watching theirs, supporting their platform, but you know, really still fucking with us. So that really means a lot to us. We really appreciate the loyalty. So, and to new listeners, we hope you enjoy it. Again, if you laugh at any point in this podcast, if you enjoy any way, shape, or form, whether it's laughter, if you cry tears of sorrow, still subscribe. I think you can come cry with us a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
And then, you know,
go
it sounds like the end of the podcast, you know, almost.
yeah, almost. But I
Yeah.
wanted to get that out there because if we get wild and I forget, I'm going to be upset about it.
Yeah.
So
Never forget, guys.
Always
always
remember,
remember.
you guys.
Okay.
yes.
We'll
But
never
with that
forget you
being
guys.
said, you know,
Let's go ahead and introduce everyone. As always, it is the Butter Pecan.
Puerto Rican.
All right, and to my left, we have the ever peaceful protester, the Zen
Zen
Master,
Master, Jimmy Tatsumaki.
And
Okay.
again, she's still on maternity leave, but she always makes it a point to come on to this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It is the
And she got came on, technically, because now she's pregnant.
came
you know?
in, not on.
Oh, hey,
She's from the Cayman Islands, guys. Come on.
you fucking perverts.
Not
You know?
really. She's Asian, but it is Nissan
Nissan Hatake
Abormoto.
Abormoto.
And next to her, we have Jose's caretaker,
When I get a little ill, you know,
yep, the medical expert,
you know,
Filomeno
El Jíbaro. You know, and under them, another person that sometimes we wish we could see,
Sometimes,
but
but
it keeps us safe, you
he's
know?
a mystery at times. He's elusive.
Yeah.
It's a bit chilly in here, and his name is
Larry the Winter
Winter
Soldier. Okay?
next
And
to
then
Larry.
Next to them, you know, you got the return of Comandante Marcos.
Yep.
I got my pistolas, you know, I got my little hat, my shades. Who is the host?
It is none other than Jos Beefy 666
Seis.
La
La
Bestia.
Bestia.
Okay, and then you might have heard, after the beast, what's,
Comes the beauty. But
but
the beauty isn't here, unfortunately, with us today.
So
We miss
it's-
you, Alice.
the Messiah, he's here
Yep.
though. You know what I mean?
The return of the Messiah.
From the Catholic community.
We have
You know?
the Omega from
From
the bodega.
Mr. J48, Javi.
Viva Cristo Rey, guys. Let's go.
Hey,
Showing
I'm in
that
my
good
Knight
book.
Templar outfit,
And we do, before we change to the person that we're going to introduce,
Yes.
do you want to, because you want to say something with that happened to the sound and stuff like that, host, that maybe...
Yeah. Hopefully you hear our sound is a bit buttery. It's more silky, right? It's coming through. It's more prominent.
Yeah.
You don't hear it cutting out. You shouldn't hopefully hear it cut out. We did have a sound mixer upgrade, courtesy. Do you have the sponsor up there, Javi?
Yes, sir. I got a few of them up there.
Okay, we'll just point to the one that's directly responsible. Shout out to
Mr. Powers.
Mr. Powers, okay, from Boss Burger owner.
Yep.
Right here. New sound
Right there in
mixer.
the middle.
So
He
hopefully
knows.
you get to hear us in more crisp, clean, defined, that audio 4K.
HD, baby.
So thank you very much, Mr. Powers.
And
We won't
we
let you down.
appreciate
On top of getting us new equipment, Mr. Powers was so ever kind to allow us to have one of his employees actually make a guest appearance on this podcast. And Javi, do you have the camera on him?
I
The
do
one and
now.
only
And one and only
Burger
Cam.
Cam. Okay.
Let's go. Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome.
All the way from Boss Burger.
He's
Hey.
at the bodega because we got to keep him safe.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
We have to keep him safe because he is one of two people that has the exact recipe of Boss Burgers.
Yeah.
So it's like, the Coke have two people that know the recipe. He's one of the two. But not for Coke, guys. Boss Burgers.
Boss Burgers.
Let him know your title. What do you do at Boss Burgers?
I'm a certified tech burger maker. So
Yep.
any burgers you guys want, got it. The American dream.
Only at Boss Burger.
Only
though,
has
you know?
Boss
Yeah.
Burgers.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Only.
He can't do that on the side.
Nah.
or on Five Guys. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Nah.
Come on, he doesn't support LGBTQ. You know what I mean? Five Guys, mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, for
Mix
sure.
and match.
No trains for him, even though he's Asian. But what is the to go back to the maker, he doesn't assemble the burgers. He literally makes and designs burgers. That's why he has the recipe to Boss Burgers.
So how did you get into the business of designing burgers? Because people talk about Virgil Vigil. You know what I mean? People
Yeah.
talk about who else? Donatello Versace. You know?
They talk about Armando Exchange.
Armando Exchange.
Yep.
But when it comes to designer burgers, what goes into designing a Boss Burger?
Goes the design. It just comes to me. Used to work at a sandwich place, but came to me where I was like, maybe I should change my career, where I should just go as a certified burger maker. But came to be Boss Burger, so now we just make really certified burgers where just whatever a customer wants.
Yeah.
I'm whatever they want to, they get.
So you used to make sandwiches. Did you want to share where at, or you'd rather not say? And that's okay.
I rather not say. 'Cause
That's okay.
I don't want to get copyright.
Okay.
It was Quiznos, guys.
Hey, he went from wifey material to boss status. Okay. Made that upgrade in
So
life.
made that upgrade in life. Boss status. Why you see got that Statue of Liberty wannabe burger hat.
So many IG people are like, I'm a boss ass bitch.
You know?
We've got one right here, okay?
know?
An actual boss ass
Yeah.
bitch.
Boss has boss.
ass
You know?
Boss ass Cam.
Boss
okay?
ass-
Yeah.
Cam burner. That's what they-
And he came in, he pulled up, did you see his car?
I did.
The Boss Burger Bentley?
Yeah.
Dude, how much money do they pay him
that
at
triple
Boss
B,
Burger? You know what I mean?
We thought it was
Leave it
the
to
Ball
Cam.
Brothers.
Cams, he pulled up in the Boss Burger Bentley,
I don't
How much
know,
is your
man.
car worth, dude? Come on, man.
I can't say because I don't want someone to follow me. Slash my tires.
Yeah.
But
Or
Well,
your
we already
throat.
know it's a Bentley, so we know where that's landing at.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least six figures.
Dang, dude.
I can't say sorry. And if my boss finds out, he'll kill me. So I can't really say much. So
That's fine.
You can't give out any secrets.
I can't
apparently.
give out any hidden, recipes, nothing.
Yeah. So Mr. Powers is a personal close friend of mine. And so we were talking the other night. He was telling me a little bit about your background. And that basically, when you were working at the sandwich shop, you were possibly leading down the life of affiliations and some street, street hood rat stuff. But do you want to share with them what Boss Burger meant to you and to put you on the right track of life?
He just one day came by where I was at that down shithole, put it that way, making sandwich, hating my life, until popped up and said, "Hey, you want to work for me?" At first I thought, I was like, what kind of joke is this? You want me to work at somewhere else like same here? He's like, "No, it's actually a legit Boss Burger joint where we make authentic hamburgers, certify customer wants, anything they want they get." And at first I thought it was a joke, but nah. And then turned out, got hired on, making all these authentic nice burgers, and I guess all these customers, they like it, so I can't really say much. So that's why he called me a certified tech burger maker.
Dang, man.
So he saved you from a life
Saved
of
me
crime.
from life of crime, gang banging.
And text,
Yeah, felony, yeah.
unregistered text. That's what he was before.
Yep.
That's funny.
A criminal, you know what I mean?
But look at that, guys. Our podcast is also helping save lives, maybe indirectly, but we're doing it.
He could have been working at a fucking Sonic, okay, guys?
Yeah.
Instead,
Definitely. Sonic, drive through.
Arctic Circle, but instead, come on, pull up at Boss Burger.
Fucking Dairy
He'll
Queen.
fix you up.
No, he's not a queen. He's a boss. Okay.
Boss.
So
And he's got a pension too. You know what I mean?
yeah, he's got a nice pension.
Yeah.
I mean, he drives around in a Boss Burger Bentley.
Yeah, come on. Where do you fucking idiots? Glocko in his fucking, what was his fucking car? Remember? It's fucking
An Oldsmobile.
Lincoln Oldsmobile. What's a Lincoln Oldsmobile, dude?
Oh no, it was a Buick, wasn't it?
It was a Buick Oldsmobile. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, it's two cars. They've welded them together.
Yeah, and they had hints of a silhouette too.
Come on, Glocko,
But I think that this is grounds for celebration, right? For saving lives. So the only way we know how to celebrate is holidays. So Javi, why don't you take us away on the first national holiday today?
You got it. The first national holiday is All or Nothing Day.
All or
That's
nothing.
exactly what Boss Cam was dealing with. It was either life or death. He chose life.
I chose life. Or else
More life.
I would have been in the dam somewhere.
Yeah.
Like a beaver. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like Hoover. You
Yeah.
know?
Not the vacuum guys, okay?
But yeah, all or nothing. That's what sometimes they say on the burger too. You know what I mean? With the toppings. You know what I mean? What do you tell them? What condiments you be putting on? All or nothing.
Yeah, but they have to sing it. Do you guys make the customer sing it, right? They have to be, 'cause I want it all.
Yep. Or there's nothing at all.
There you go.
They ain't gonna get it.
He doesn't
They
have
ain't
to
gonna
sing
say
it. He's an
it,
employee. Only the customer has to sing it. He doesn't have to
Yes.
fucking sing it.
Dang, dude. So what's happened to you like before you were maybe back in the day, before you were a boss, when you were out in the muddy streets, like what situations were you, when you were doing, Satan's work, when it was like all or nothing, maybe you had to go, what do they say? Oh, you got to go hit a lick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ever had to do anything like that, when it was all or nothing,
Well,
I got to
all-
jump this fence or the cops are going to catch me.
Can't really say much because I really kind of don't want to, say out no names by where I came from and that, because it was a tough life, growing up somewhere in the streets. But
You can't give us anything like a little bit of the
All or nothing, maybe you guys were gambling, maybe they were playing with their bikes, you know what I mean?
we were let's say just selling pogs. Let's put it that way. Slammers back in the old days where we just hustle people for slammers and try to sell that, but really that just didn't work out, and I just wanted to get a job early, so found my place at a sandwich joint, and did my thing. But then that's when Mr. Powers came and got that burger joint, hooked me up, so I'm here now.
He showed you how to stack something else instead of pods.
Yeah, he showed me how to stack a patty instead of pops. Let's put it that way, he got that.
Stack a patty. He's like a fucking Patty LaBelle, okay? Motherfucker black bitch, okay?
Uh,
Hey,
Javi,
BLM, guys, okay? Come on.
Javi, have you ever had an ultimatum or given someone like an all or nothing chance, or you've been in that situation?
Plenty of times.
Oh, especially with the Lord, because he's kind of like that, huh? In the Catholic community.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
very,
my whole life is all or nothing, you know.
You know?
But unfortunately, it's a whole lot of nothing as of late.
Oh, come on.
I haven't been going to church.
Oh, you haven't been going to church?
This last whole month. Now I've been too lazy, you know.
Oh, dang.
So,
dude.
Life.
So how does the Lord feel about that?
Probably, you know, that's why the world is how it is, because I'm not going to church. I'm the only reason that was keeping the world safe, you know. But
That's why COVID is making a resurgence.
that's what I'm saying. I haven't been good. Monkeypox is the thing now. I'm like, damn it, you know.
Yeah.
Little miss, I'm not going to church today. You know what I mean? Come on.
What about
man.
an insignificant like ultimatum that you've been
all
in,
or nothing? You know what? Oh, when they told you at an altar boy, you know what I mean? The father said, you know,
Yeah.
you're gonna take all.
Or
Of
nothing
this
at all.
or nothing.
How much did you take, Javi?
Hey, you know, I took a little bit. I took the tip and dipped. No, I
Dip
said
the
that
tip,
was.
you know. I think you did the same thing.
Yeah.
You took the dip and then dipped.
You got chicken finger and some of that ranch dressing. You know
Fucking
what I
Arctic
mean?
Circle, you know.
You know what?
That
Yeah.
barbecue sauce.
I said I'll take it all, and then you know,
Yeah.
felt a little bit, and then I was like, nope, nothing at all. I'm out of here.
But what other scenarios do they have with the Lord? You know, like let's say they're doing primera comunión. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when you did a confirmation. Shout out to the Tea Talk last week. You know, when they say all or nothing, like what? How do they know that you're not lying about believing in God? You know, some people just want a membership. You know what I mean, huh? Some
Yeah.
people just want to pull up, get the
They
wine.
want the benefits.
You know?
Oh, the free
Religion with benefits,
the
okay?
free dinner. You know,
RWB.
you just have to. I think the all or nothing is you have to reject the world and its worldliness, and anything in it. You know, you have to die to yourself, and that's literally the best case scenario of all or nothing. You have to sacrifice and repent and rebuke the evil in this world. That is all or
It's
nothing.
very nice.
What
So-
about in Puerto Rico? What do they say with all or nothing?
I had two scenarios that I can kind of paint that there was basically an ultimatum. One of them was non-verbally communicated, and it happened this weekend when we went to the Pura Vida concert.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
So we showed up. Rocky showed us love, got us some tickets.
He put some
And
wristbands on us,
Yep,
you know?
and he goes, "Hey, I want you guys to enter in for the raffle, get some free stuff, maybe, or not win." He said, "Get a chance to win free stuff." So he hands me my ticket, and I hold the ticket and I look at him with my ticket next to his face. I didn't say anything verbally, but I mentally said, "I'm gonna win the first prize." Pocketed it, and I go, "I'll wait to see what I win," is what I told him. He goes inside. I can't remember who performed first. Someone I hadn't seen before. And he goes, "Okay, time for a first raffle. Pull out your tickets." We were outside of like the main event area, you know, where the crowd is. But I'm listening keenly because I know I'm going to win. I use my powers. Ultra Instinct was still going strong. He reads the number. I raise my ticket. What did you say?
6143, was it?
Yep.
Or 45, one of those, 6143.
And then, I start walking in. I'm the winner.
He
I
used
said-
his powers!
He used
He
his
used
power.
his powers!
Yep. Everyone
And he
was
won.
like, "What the?"
Everybody was looking.
Yeah.
Dude, he was like when Moses split the Red Sea because there was a crowd. And then
They
I started
moved
saying,
for me.
he used his powers! Everybody moved to the side. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
And then Rocky goes, "How the fuck did you win?" On the mic.
Yeah.
And I just said I used my powers. They handed me this hat. That's why I'm wearing this hat today.
All
Shout
or
out to Puerto
nothing.
Vida,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yep.
He got all of it. You know
If
what I
I
mean?
wasn't gonna win, I wasn't gonna pull up.
And me, what did I get? You know? Nothing. You know?
You got a hug from someone.
some guy that was on meth. You know? Come on,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean?
He got a contact high. He couldn't sleep for 2 days.
Yeah, I've been up, you know? But let's see, all or nothing for me. What's happened when they say, oh, you can do, remember when they would punish you, like maybe in the,
The Colombians, the plata o plomo.
no. Oh, come on, that's something else, Javi. Okay, that's what
That
the
is,
altar
no, that
boys,
is all or nothing.
you know? They would tell that to the altar boys too. Huh?
Yep.
You want plata o plomo, you know? Plomo te dejo en el culo, you know?
And the thing is, their dicks are schizophrenic. So either way, you're getting it. It's named Plata and Plomo.
But I was gonna say in the minority community, like they do that a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're like, and maybe, you know, Burger Cam, you can tell us, like maybe, you know, in the Asian community they say this, but Like in the Hispanic community, they'd be like, "Oh, you want to watch TV?"
You got to do this first.
And you're gonna, or sometimes like, "Oh, you want to watch TV that bad? You're gonna watch it the whole day, and you can't move, you can't eat, you
Yeah.
can't even take a shit. You're gonna sit here and watch TV all
see
day.
how you feel later.
Yeah, see how much TV you want to watch. Don't talk to me." And then they just walk away.
Yeah.
Did that happen in the Asian community too?
It's more different because Asian community, you get your ass beat if you get bad grades. That's like B. So you get your ass beat by a broom from your parents or whatever. Anything they can find.
Whatever object is
Whatever
close.
object is
yeah.
like WWE. Asian families.
Dang, you don't want to get a nation mad in this room, huh? Look at this.
A ladder match, you know?
Yeah.
This room would suck.
No holds barred.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw
So-
sex machina at
So
you.
you don't
know?
want to piss the Asian parents off.
Yeah.
You know? They'll find whatever.
So what other punishments would they do? You know, they wouldn't sometimes when they, cause you know, sometimes you got, cause with me they would, you know, I would get punished, and then my dad would say, you want to do the dishes or you want the belt? But you know, I was maybe 11. I was like, you know what? I'll take the belt. You know, so I was like, belt me up. So you never got to the point where you know the beatings, you know, didn't work anymore.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
I had a boot thrown at me.
Steel
bunch
toe
of stuff.
boot.
Yeah, steel toe. Trying to escape, got hit. That made me smart, I think, because you want to mess with the Asian parents, you know, they'll take you out. So
Hey, that's good reflexes and depth perception if you
Hey.
can dodge a boot.
yeah, I didn't dodge that one, but I
No.
dodged a lot after that. I learned, but
That's why they're so good at fighting, huh? Asians.
They got
They-
good reflexes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They was getting fucking beat up and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought Mexicans got beat up quite a
They-
bit, dude.
they
Not
have-
as much as Asians.
They have fast twitch muscles. So
Yeah.
so what was your average like grade then? Because I mean I feel like you're smart, but I feel you also as a kid just chose to be like, I don't fucking care enough to do this.
I'm gonna be honest. Elementary school, I really didn't care, cause to me, it really didn't count.
Didn't matter, you know what I
It
mean? It didn't
mattered.
count, man. You're
And kindergarten, I got held back. I didn't even know what that was until everyone made fun of me. And I was like, okay, cool. Whatever. Yeah. But anyways, high school, that count. I had to hit the books on that. Had to gang bang on those books.
just on my jugs. Shout out to Hoss.
Hey,
you know?
we're exclusive.
Gang bang on those books. My GPA was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say because they're gonna be like, what a
Oh, come on!
smart
I had a
ass.
2.2, man. You can say whatever, you know.
It's about 3.4
Yeah.
around there, but really,
But for the Asian community, that's like getting a 1.0, huh?
yeah, pretty much. So I was the black sheep of the Asian community,
Hey, BLM, come on,
you
man.
know. So that's why my title now is the Boss Burger instead of other Asian people doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So, other to do.
Now they clean your uniform.
My uniform now.
Those
That's
dry
what they
cleaning
do.
one.
He
you
was
know?
up to the dry clean.
I said that to them. They make it straight. They're told that for me, you know. So better get that right. Else the boss is gonna come fire them.
Pulling stuff from the back. Fucking game over. And they can't talk shit about him. He's Asian. You know what I mean?
He got it, man. They're working for him now.
Let me see your fucking report card. You know you fucking.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
How about that's true poetic justice?
Yeah.
That's just how boss burgers, man.
You know.
They don't play. It's like a yakuza. You don't want to lose a finger. You know.
You cook burgers and books.
Yep. Exactly.
That's how secretive it is. You
So,
know.
that's why I'm a shout out to all the Asian kids. Hey, gang bang on the books. If you don't, your life's gonna be bad
In
situation.
shambles. You know what I mean? You're gonna get monkeypox.
Tokyo Vice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul Walker. Okay. Damn. Man.
Yeah.
But you guys don't miss those beatings sometimes, you know, like when you were young? Because sometimes it's like funny to think about. You don't, you know?
It is, and then like it gives you different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you never missed that hobby? Like, well, Javi, he didn't get beat that much, only when he got crucified. You know what I mean?
That's the only time.
You know?
Did I ever tell
The
you my
worst
dad made
beating?
me and my brother kneel on rice with straight backs for 40 minutes?
No.
Like,
What?
and it was raw rice, so it was like, yeah. If you ever people who don't cook rice, I don't know if it's raw. It's like very, very. It's like rock.
Yeah,
But
pretty hard.
we fucked up pretty big, and my dad's like, he's
What did you
thinking
do? What did you do? Come on, huh?
we almost lit a firework in the house.
You thought you were at Kham's house, you know what I mean?
Hey, I wasn't making it. I just wanted to see it, okay? So my dad was like, I think he was sick of just like hitting us. So he wanted to find a way to fuck with us.
A new punishment.
Yeah, new fun. Like, cause I get like some of my creativeness from him, and he's like, I just saw him. He'd fold his arms. He was like, you know, the stereotypical thought process. He just stood there, thinking, and he goes,
What can I do?
and he just goes into the pantry, scoops out cups of raw rice, pours a mound in one corner of the kitchen, another mound in the other corner, and he goes, you guys kneel on that with a straight back. Anytime you stop having a straight back, I'm restarting the timer. You better believe we kept a straight back, and I hated it. I got up, my knees were like fucking raw and red, and it had
Like you
dents
were on
in them.
perv, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it looked like I had cellulite in my knees. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And never again. I mean, yeah.
You know?
So
And by the time you got up, the rice had hatched. You know what I mean?
it had
That
cooked.
thing was cooked. You
So I
know?
was ready for some ham fried rice.
Damn,
and there's no
that's such a
Chinese
good
restaurant
punishment,
around,
bro. God damn, dude.
But yeah, that's a 100% true story.
Man, you don't
You
get
know what's funny? You could still cook, like wash it and cook it later.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
That's probably what you guys had for dinner that
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. Like the fucking oppression right there.
You haven't thought about El Pony, because now El Pony, he's walking, you know what I mean? We saw a
Yeah.
couple videos, El Pony, he was taking his steps.
And for those that are new, El Pony is Javi's kid.
You know what I
his
mean?
baby.
El
His
Pony,
baby
shout
boy.
out to El Pony. So, and maybe you can watch this later, you know, when you're getting your ass beat, but well, you haven't thought about any punishments for El Pony, Javi?
Not creative ones, like yeah, no.
So maybe, you know,
I
he
can
could
give
do
you
that.
my dad's number, okay?
I'm gonna have to hit Don Jose.
FaceTime him, you know what I mean?
No, he doesn't know how to use FaceTime. Just a normal call. Actually, he does know how to do the Duo app or WhatsApp if you have that.
Oh, yeah, huh, dude, all the minorities know the
The
freaking...
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah.
dude. I'm tired of that
The
shit.
I got a
Asians, the
WhatsApp.
Latinos, the
Yeah.
Africans, all of them have it. The Indians,
Yeah.
not the natives, okay? The ones from the east.
Yeah.
Red dots.
Yeah,
dude.
dot, not feather. But
I mi-
anyways, well,
I
Hol-
miss those beatings. I was gonna say, you know, sometimes it's just like you think about them, and you're like, oh man,
Yeah,
I wish I could get beat. You know what I mean?
yeah, but just like the holiday, we either have it all or nothing. Okay. So, what's the next holiday, Javi?
This one's a big shout out to Ricky Martin. It's National Aunt and Uncle's Day.
You know what I mean?
Fuck that piece of
Saludos.
That former uncle of mine, he's dead to me.
You know?
I'm kidding. I played him last episode. Go check
Yeah.
it out.
So that was pretty nice. You never had over there in the Asian community, you know, they have a perverted uncle. I think everybody has a perverted uncle. You don't think so?
It's like a rite of passage almost.
You know, even if it's like a
unfortunately.
second uncle or
You have
something
to
like that.
survive that to level up in life.
It's like Bane from Batman. I am necessary evil.
Yeah, you know, because I remember one of my uncles, dude, he was gay, you know what I mean? But he do weird things, you know, he'll leave you a trail of candies to his bed, you know what I mean?
And he
fuck
watches
is
you
this?
from behind as you
You
bend
know?
over to pick up the candy.
And he's like, oh, he's like, oh, I'm gonna make a mountain, you know, there's gonna be a mountain in my bed, you know?
And you wonder why he always gave you a pants that was 2 sizes too small.
I go in there, you know, say, hey, what's going on, Alejandro? You know what I mean? Come on,
You're up
bro.
there trying to climb to that peak. You know?
Yeah, you know? He wanted me to reach my first summit, is what he would say, you know?
Yeah. Cam, do you have any weird uncles or no?
Not really. Most uncles I had was more of, they're like in the same village, so we call them uncles, but they're not related.
Oh,
Okay.
But most of them are, I don't know, dead maybe.
Or you don't have any uncles with disabilities, something like that?
No, not really. Not that I know of. Like I said, I'm a lost cause Asian.
Because should I tell him the story with my Asian girlfriend that I was dating?
Absolutely.
Because maybe, I'm not sure if this is combination community, right?
Yeah.
So I was dating her. We were making a couple gingerbread houses. It was around Christmas, you know. And all of a sudden, I hear, and I was by the altar, you know. She had
before
the
you
Buddha.
continue, so we'll preface it. So if you don't have a perverted uncle, then you have a weird uncle, like
Yeah.
a psycho uncle.
That's what I
So-
say with disabilities.
Yes.
An uncle with disabilities.
Yes.
UDA. You know what I mean? UDA the duo. You know, two uncles. You know. But yeah, so we're making gingerbread houses, you know. And I had never seen like a shrine, like a Buddhist shrine before. You know what I mean? I got a couple cool things. Got offerings. And I'm like, the hell's going on? She had gone off to go get stuff for the dinner, but I'm there in the living room alone. It's dark. You know, only the stuff from the shrine is the only thing that you can see. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of spooky, you know? And then again, I turn around, coming from the basement, it's a man, you know what I mean? And he just like stood there, like in front of me. He's like, "Ugh." And she came running. She's like, oh, hey, that's my uncle, sorry. And she took him back down to the basement, locked him up. But he's like, what is it? Like Helen Keller? What's it called? Sordomudo, you know?
Yeah, he's deaf and mute.
Oh.
Yeah. So she said, oh, you know, he can't, maybe he could hear, you know, but he's like, he can't talk. I don't know. But then she put him back in the basement. So you never had a family member, you know, one of those basement families?
No, never had those. Had the uncles that were more aggressive because they were just worried about gambling because they just would play like Asian. I don't know what kind of cards it was, but they would do that and then lose all their money and then get angry and start just trying to fight with everybody. That's the way I seen it.
So you never learned any of those Asian like gambling games?
Pokemon, no? Digimon?
None of those. I collect the Pokemon cards though, but not just. It's boring to me. Just put it that way.
Okay.
I just didn't really like gambling and that, but really most of the time I would laugh at them because they would just drink and act really dumb. So let's just say I had a lot of alcoholic uncles. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I really didn't have the under the basement, whatever.
But over there, they're like the kings, like men are the kings, right? In the Asian community, like, or...
They say that, but but now I don't know. It's different now. But I'll be 100% honest. That's why they like to floss like with this cars. They work like 2-3 jobs.
Yeah.
To get this. So really, I
and then the wives don't work or what?
With that the
they're out
wives
there kneeling on rice. You know what I mean?
something.
Come on, man.
Yeah, something. Put it that way.
Asian men being kings in their household?
Come on, myth
Myth
busted. Come on, guys.
Very
You know what I
nice.
mean?
Yeah.
Get a real fucking job. You know what I mean? He only needs one job at Boss Burger. Oh, you guys got 3 fucking jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What cars are they pulling up in? You know what I mean? They're not pulling up in the Bentley. They got a couple Acuras. You know what I mean?
RAV4.
Couple Lexuses. RAV4s.
Yep. Right.
You know?
It's always you gotta look.
A little Audi.
You don't
you know?
see Asians and Chevys.
Nope.
You know, it's all imports.
Yeah.
So
true.
really, most.
I don't know. Sook had a Dodge.
Well, that's a broken Asian, bro. You know, I'm not trying to say I'm broken too. I work at Boss Burgers. So I ain't gonna bash on.
Well, let me clarify. What Kamzi means is they broke the mold and now have leveled up. You know,
They broke it to the next level. You know what I mean? The ceiling that was above them, they broke
that
through.
glass
That
ceiling.
Pokemon evolution. Okay?
Boss
Oh,
Burgers,
man.
baby.
Shout out, dude. Fucking Boss Burger,
Did you
bro.
have any uncle stories, Javi, to share or no?
Yeah, you got any weird ones, Javi?
No, all my uncles were pretty. Like my immediate uncles, I had this uncle that maybe like physically like would
Oh,
try
what
to
about the one that
correct
can't
you.
walk?
Guy that can't walk.
He's got a disability, doesn't he?
Oh yeah,
You can't walk, probably.
yeah. He's on crutches. You know.
Yeah. He got a bad vaccine, huh? They didn't give him the Johnson & Johnson,
Was it
Javi? Which one
polio?
did they get him?
I think it was polio, yeah, or something. I can't remember what he got, but
Polio was a common one, but
I don't know which one he got. He might have got like the super early Modernas, you know, so they didn't work. But I don't know. Yeah, like
Well, no weird uncles, Javi?
no weird
La
uncles.
Rocola, maybe. He's kind of weird.
He is, yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't want to say names, but now you brought up names.
Hey, we say La Rocola, you know what I mean?
that means nothing to anybody.
Yeah, that means the jukebox. That's his nickname. The fucking jukebox.
because he won't shut the fuck up.
Multiple identities, okay?
And he talks all fast, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that guy would like when we were little, he would try and correct you or whatever, but he would just beat the shit out of you and give you like bloody noses.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
So what do you do? Just like nut you on the...
He would like punch you like, and we were, mind you, 7 years old, bro.
Like bitch slap you or just like actually
No,
punch
like
you?
actual punches and stuff. Man, fuck that guy, really. But
And then you get a bloody nose and then your parents don't say anything because he's your uncle, huh?
Yeah.
no, they would confront him like, yo,
Yeah?
you don't touch my kid, you know. But
Fucking uncles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of them are too wild.
And you're
And
not scared, Javi, now that El Pony, he has so many uncles, you know? What's gonna be the rules? You know what I mean? El Pony, you can't punch him in the freaking face, you know, El Pony?
Absolutely not.
Hell no, I'm gonna throw him into boxing and MMA and all that early.
And Formula
And
One.
Formula One. Don't
Formula
forget,
One,
dude.
you know.
I got him a little horse today, you know, so he can start.
practice.
Yeah, so he can go
So
to the
you can-
Kentucky
you know,
Derby,
Go
you
from
know.
El Pony to El Jockey.
Yeah. So he can start, you know, you gotta start him young into
Yeah.
a couple horsepowers, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes, sir.
But nothing else, no other questions for Asian uncles, nothing like that?
Well, I got more answers than I even
No?
thought I'd get. And
You
I
know?
love the answers.
Pretty cool, man. Huh?
Yeah.
I always wonder about Asian uncles. You know, shout out to that girl's uncle if, you know, he's still living. You know, maybe he's free out of the basement now. You know what I mean?
Possibly.
He's
'Cause-
probably working 2 jobs now.
Minorities, they suck with people with disabilities. You know what I mean?
It depends. It depends. I mean, the uncle I was named after, he had Down syndrome, and like my family took good care of him. My mom's family took good care of him. He was beloved. When my dad married into Cayenne, R.I.P. That's where we get it from. Is my uncle, but that's what I'm named after. I already said that.
Yeah.
But my dad's family even like loved him too when he married into the family, because then they do like when they'd have parties and stuff.
So they were
But-
pretty good with him?
oh, very good with him. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes they have a disabled uncle, you know, it's like Voldemort. You know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
talk about him. You don't say anything.
But I wonder if it's a bigger family, because my mom comes from a massive family, so there were more hands to help. So I think maybe that made it easier
Oh.
for them to deal with it. I'm guessing. I could be wrong.
Yeah. You know? But I think that's it. You don't think so for, what was it? Uncle and
Aunt
aunt?
Day,
Oh,
yeah.
we didn't talk about aunts, really. You know what I mean? What do aunts do? Come on. They're fucking boring. You know what I mean, aunts?
Yeah.
They tell you, oh, go talk to your uncle. So then you can go sit there and fucking gossip together. You know what I mean?
Yep.
At least your uncle, he's fucking, you know?
He'll do wild shit, or he'll tell
Yeah.
you wild stories.
Yeah.
Like my uncle in Puerto Rico on my dad's side, he is fucking wild, man. So
Yeah.
I always like talking to him. He always has some fucking funny story to tell.
Because what about Asian aunts? What do they do? Oh, let me get you a free pedicure. Nothing like that? Like they never hook you up? Or what did they do?
They would, but I don't want my feet touched.
No?
You know, that's uncomfortable, man. That-
But they
Sorry.
would give you one?
but yeah, they'd be like, hey, you paint your toenails. Hell no.
Yeah, they'll tell you? I'll paint your toenails?
No, I'm like, no.
Why not? Nobody would see them, Cams.
Well, dude, that's something personal, man.
Yeah.
I don't like,
what I'm
like
saying.
feet, man. Feet nasty, dude.
Hey, B,
Dang, bro.
don't talk to Jose like that. You know, he's
I got a bunion, man. I don't want to show him. You know, he's gonna get freaked out.
No, but I'm just saying.
Hold them, host. You're gonna like this bunion. You're gonna see this bunion and you're gonna like it.
But the thing is that the ants, they would make me work. They'd be like, hey, go clean my car, or hey, go do this, go do that.
Oh, and they can do that? They have the power?
They have the power. Because if I don't listen, my mom and dad would be like, no, that's your aunt. Go do it. The uncles, different story. They're drunk,
Yeah.
gamble, work shit ton of jobs, and that's
Damn.
Maybe they'll have you fetch him a beer or something.
something like
That's
that.
not a big
Yeah,
deal. Yeah.
that's the beer, and then you expect them to hand you money? Hell no. They just look at you. Okay,
They ask you for a loan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got $5 to spot me, you know? It's
Does it
dude,
look
I'm
like Check
poor.
City to you?
No, they don't do that. But ants, they're more brutal.
Yeah?
They will talk shit about you.
Oh, so they roast you, aunts?
They will roast you
To your face or behind your back?
behind your back. They would just gossip. A lot of gossip.
Like about their nephews. So
Yes.
about you.
Yes.
What would they say about you?
Just how disappointing they are. Dumb stuff.
He got held back.
Kindergarten.
Yeah. Kindergarten.
What color is this? Blue. It's red, moron. You're doing it all over again.
Now I know when they do the kindergarten graduation pictures because of this fucker, you know what I mean?
Is your family like really like stereotypically short, or are you guys like taller?
I'm the tallest one in my
So
family.
do you ever get like bullied or teased for like they almost either resent or are jealous
Yeah,
that
you
you're
say,
tall?
oh,
so
you're
they
somebody
make-
else's son. They'll say
Yeah.
something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they would.
You're Korean.
they
They'll
would
say something like
confuse-
that, you
They
know?
would sometimes think I'm something else. They wouldn't think I'm Asian because I'm so white. Even though I'm wearing this white boss T-shirt, you know. But they would confuse me something else. They wouldn't think I'm Asian. They would just be like, who are you? I'm like, I'm Asian. I'm like, you're not tan. I'm like, I am. If you hit me, I bruise. I'll be yellow if I bruise. But no, they just answer bruise.
They're like, who invited you?
Yeah.
I'm your nephew.
Fucking Yao. What the fuck is Yao Ming doing in the kitchen? You know what I mean? Come on, man.
I wish I was Yao Ming, 8
Yeah.
foot. That'd be cool. I was Asian.
You
Yeah,
think
but
it
he
could be
has
that
feet problems
tall?
because he's too big.
Yeah, imagine you
Maybe
already
a
don't like
Jeremy
feet.
Lin. Jeremy
Yeah,
Lin.
Jeremy Lin.
He's not tall enough to injure himself like that.
Yeah, it's true.
Because Yao
Yeah.
was badass, but
Yeah.
to those
Yeah.
feet problems,
Yeah.
it sucks.
And that long neck, dude. Imagine you got that long neck. You know,
It's
It's like,
true.
man.
It's true.
You
but-
couldn't sit comfortably in your car, you know?
Yeah.
And then, dude, imagine Asian bets. Like in your family, they would have probably a twin, right? That was probably like the biggest. A twin
If you
mattress.
put two twins together,
That was a
still
king
not long
size,
enough.
exactly. Well, you would have to sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a twin is a queen over there.
Yeah.
You know, a twin
Yeah.
is like a king size mattress over there.
Yeah.
You know, but dude, they would have you sleep on the floor. That would suck, dude. I wonder how Yao Ming, like where he slept when
He doesn't sleep. He stands.
he's like, he just leans on the wall.
They make one of those stand-up beds. But
He strapped himself in.
himself in the bed.
Like the astronauts?
Yes, like the astronauts. And then
Oh.
he would just.
No wonder he
him-
has bad legs, bro.
Yeah.
He's on him 24/7.
Yeah, he's up. Well, like I said, he's the tallest Asian in the world.
Oh,
so-
he is the tallest Asian.
They bred him to
They
be
bred
that way,
him.
though.
Oh, really?
He was bred specifically, like, they had the tallest Chinese woman they could find, the tallest Chinese man. Like, he was specifically bred to be big.
Damn, so crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Man. But what part of Asia are you from?
Part of. Say that again. Sorry.
What part of Asia are you from?
Asia. I'm from Laos.
Laos?
Yeah,
Oh, you know what
Laos.
I
I
mean?
call it Lao. Laos.
Laos?
Yeah, cause I'm lost every time.
Couple lost boys, huh?
You know?
Lost boys.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I tell them, they always go, "Where you from?" I'm like, Laos. Where is that?
You're like Los Angeles.
Los
fucker.
Angeles.
Los Angeles. Yeah, but no.
Los Angeles. You know what I mean? That was for the boss, you know?
Yeah. So, but I was born here though, so
Yeah.
really didn't get to go. I want to go. I gotta save money to go. But
Oh, man. How much is a trip? Now with Bossburg, he can probably go.
well,
You don't think
Bosburg, I
so?
can afford it now to go there. But right now, I still gotta stack my patties to
Yeah.
get there.
Well, because he wants to say at a nice resort, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
over there, that would be a pretty big difference, isn't it? Like, if you've never been before,
no,
man.
no.
But you still have family there.
Yeah, I do. I actually do have them there.
But over there, you're probably a god. You know, people.
I'll probably be taken.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna take you?
Yeah, because he's like
You know?
he is Laos,
Yeah.
but he's an
tall.
anomaly. He's like a mutant for
He's got the
them.
Bentley now.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I mean?
light skinned Laos,
Yeah.
tall.
Light
They're
skin
gonna want
Laos,
to breed.
dude.
They're gonna want to breed you.
That's how it's all light skin Laos. I want to
Light-skinned
take off
Laos.
that blouse. You know what I
That-
mean? Make you my fucking spouse.
That
Because I'm
LSL.
getting fucking aroused. You know what I mean? Damn, dude.
Dude, they would. You would be an like a not anomaly. What's
Over
the-
there, you're like a banger, huh?
And a
Like,
comp.
dude, you're like a
a commodity. That's what you would
yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably be like a Gai Jing. Let's put it that way.
be. A foreigner.
A foreigner.
Oh, really?
Does
Yeah.
that word exist in Lao too?
Because
Because I thought it was just Japanese.
it's no, they got people there. Like they got tourists, but most of it's a third world country. Like Vientiane, the capital, that's like basically like the city and all that. But most of everything is it's still owned by communists.
yeah.
So it's really still third world. So I can't bash on that. So but the thing
That's
is,
why Kamzi's a proud boy. Let's go.
yep, definitely.
Fucking patriot, you know what I mean? Bleeds to red. Dude, now I wonder, you know? He's got the communist flag on. Dude, I thought it was a Bossburger towel.
Got the yep, definitely. But that yeah, I ain't never been there. I'm sure maybe soon. I don't know when, but I'll be there. But I'm just scared to get taken. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They would definitely take whoever because they think I have money,
Yeah.
What
And
you
then-
do,
which
thanks to Boss Burger.
which I do. Let's put it that way. But I don't want to floss because I would definitely get taken and
Yeah.
get locked up and probably chained up and probably get like my blood taken or something. Have you heard of that? Some guy got kidnapped for his blood.
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
So
You heard about that host?
I have.
that's some
Yeah.
scary shit there.
Kidnap first blood.
Cause he had like a certain blood type.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they kidnapped him, and I guess he was in some. He was sold to somebody. And
Maybe he can't go. You know what I mean? It sounds like he's gonna
It's
put
probably best you
Bossburger in
don't go.
jeopardy.
Yeah.
They're gonna use torture techniques on him, trying to get the
Oh.
recipe,
yeah,
and then they sell it to China. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's the last thing.
That's the end of
That's the end of
Bossburger.
Bob's
Okay.
Burgers.
So maybe we should tell Doctor. We should tell Mr. Power so as to put a clause that he can't fly to Laos. You know what I mean?
So that's on the no-fly zone.
We can put his family on worker visas if they want to visit
course,
him.
yeah.
You know, couple like that. You know. But what other festivals or holidays do we have to visit, Javi?
We got a few more, but the next one is National Disability Independence Day.
You know what I mean?
We're ahead of the curve here, guys.
That's why when my ex, well, that girl that I was dating, when her uncle got lost, you know what I mean? He's independent now, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They haven't found him, but he's free. He's a free man. You know?
He's so independent, no one knows where he's at.
You know? You guys seen those posters? Like an old man goes missing, they got a senior citizen. And they're like, have you seen me? He's like, last
you
seen,
seen
he was
me?
on 33rd South. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's everyone that skips over the fine print, though, because it says, have you seen me? The answer is no. And right below it says good. That's his point. He doesn't want to be found, or she, whoever they are. Thou is.
Yeah, but... So what was the fucking holiday again, Javi?
National,
Disability Independence Day.
yeah.
Yeah, because that would be probably when you graduated, right? From freaking kindergarten?
Yeah.
Or like,
So
you know?
when I graduated, it
You-
was
your
was-
parents didn't care at first, did they?
well, the reason why I got held back was my teacher beat the shit out of me with the yardstick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They held you back because you got beat?
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Because I talked a lot in kindergarten because I didn't really care. You know, like I said, it didn't count.
And what
So-
school was this? Was this in
This
Laos
was
or?
no, this was here.
Damn, bro, you're scared to go to Laos? Come on. You already survived.
Of course he's scared to go to Laos. He
The
got beat with a
yardstick,
yardstick.
you
He
know?
only knows the imperial system.
Yeah.
He's
He
gonna
doesn't
get
know
hit with the
metric.
meter over there. You know, come
Yeah,
on,
he's
dude.
not gonna know what it is.
I'd
though.
rather get hit with the yardstick than a freaking meter. You know, come on, dude. So what happened? So you got hit with the yardstick, like
I just got beat, and I just after that I was just like, hell no, after kindergarten, I ain't going back, you know, and never dawned on me. Then, like I guess everyone was just like, hey, this kid got held back, and I was like, held back? Hell you mean, you know?
what kind of hell do you mean?
What kind of hell do you mean, you know? So I just really didn't care, and after that I passed kindergarten, went on to first, second, third. I moved a lot too, so really, I just didn't really I had a lot of friends, and then I moved a lot places, went to Rose Park and all that, and yeah.
He doesn't know this, but his parents were networking,
Yes.
building businesses.
Building big businesses. They were always working. Asian parents, they always work. So
Damn, bro. That's why they are never free. You know what I mean? So what other disabled? What was? I don't understand this holiday. Hold on, maybe you can help me out.
Yeah, it's like the idea that disabled people need help, so they're not independent. So now they can be independent without relying on the assistance of other people.
Oh, like now they have those little chairs at the
Yep.
Walmart. They have those for
The
the
motorized chairs.
ramps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
if you
wanna
have a
go.
service dog, you're not independent, okay?
Dude, some people they don't even have service dogs. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
just go in there with their fucking poodle.
They just whistle
You know?
really loud, wait for the echo to come
The
back.
fucking poodle's disabled, and you're sitting there pretending it's your service animal.
Yeah.
Come on, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not disabled. They take them to Home Depot. You seen those?
I have.
The dog that goes on there, dude. The dog's wearing fucking shoes. You know,
Then
that's not a service animal.
Then it collects all the fucking sawdust on its fucking neck. Looks like a little lion.
Yeah, it's like, dude, get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that's maybe more of a white people holiday. You know what I mean? So maybe I don't think we can celebrate that one. You want to keep celebrating that one? You know?
Nah, fuck it. Let's
Shout out
go.
to my husband, Will Wonder. Maybe he knows more about that one. But what's a better holiday, Javi? You know what I mean?
It's kind of a toss up. These two are kind of weird. National Bagel Fest Day or National Coffee Milkshake Day.
Hey, the Slurpacino, huh?
Sorpachino's a classic.
You know?
I never got one. I still need to get one.
You know, the Slurpacinos,
Yeah.
we gotta find one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you ever try a Slurpacino? You ever had a girlfriend? Hey, baby, let me get you a Slurpacino, nothing like that?
Slurpacino, nah, just Starbucks for me, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm cheap. I just make my own coffee and that, so really, but I don't know as much Beans and Brews, Starbucks. That's all I know. So, but there's this one good place that I know. It's called Monkey Brewery. You heard?
No.
It's right down in Magna. That's some good that's some good coffee there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best
Monkey Brewer.
coffee. Yeah, Monkey Brewery.
Oh,
Monkey Brew. Yeah, Monkey Brew.
because that's usually when you have to go poop. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm brewing a fucking
I'm
monkey.
brewing up a
You know what I
monkey.
mean?
Yeah.
A little mud monkey. You know what I mean? You get the shakes. You know.
Yeah, that or you spank your monkey for misbehaving, or just because you felt like it.
But what can you tell us about that holiday? Fuck, dude, I'm just fucking lost right now.
Nothing.
What
I
do you
don't drink coffee in the Catholic
Coffee
community.
milkshake, is that what it was? Coffee milkshake?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's both. Like,
Because a
fusion?
milkshake is just like a, what is it? It's like a
Well, it's like-
frozen one, right?
Technically, isn't that the Frappuccino from Wendy's?
Well, no. Well, I think I could be wrong, so I'm sorry to any baristas that may be watching this. Frappuccino is like a trademark from Starbucks. Like they invented the Frappuccino.
It's like the frozen one, right?
Yeah.
Or it's like melted one.
Yeah.
But a shake, I don't think I've had a coffee shake. You know what I mean?
I haven't. Well,
Like that's
well,
like ice cream,
technically,
but it
have
tastes
you
like
ever had
coffee.
the Jamocha shake from Arby's?
Oh, okay, yeah,
That would be one.
that's one.
Delicious too.
Jamocha
Actually, I
up?
like the Jamocha.
Jamocha man.
You ever had the Jamocha shake?
Nope.
He works for Bosworth. He's not gonna support Arby's. Come on,
He
man.
could have before he was hired.
Yeah,
Oh.
but nope. Just Starbucks.
Yeah.
Those the one in the bottles, those Frappuccinos. That's
Oh,
it.
so not even the one from the actual. He's talking about the one you can get at the fucking 7-Eleven.
The little glass cans or what? Whatever.
Dude, I remember the
fuck it is.
first time I
Glass
tried
bottle.
those though, dude. Like
They're
I didn't
pretty
know
good.
anything about coffee,
The,
and I was
the
like,
best was the
Damn,
peppermint
bro.
one.
yeah.
You like peppermint stuff?
Sometimes, but
I'm not a
not
big fan.
not just anytime. Just certain holidays.
I like the vanilla one. I always like
That's
vanilla
the
everything.
vanilla
You know?
one.
The
But
caramel one is the
peppermints,
one
I mean,
like the
peppermint's
most.
pretty good.
I only like mint if it's just mint.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I'm brushing my teeth while I'm eating a dessert.
Oh,
You know?
Well, that's the win-win.
No, that sounds gross.
that way you
You
don't
like-
have to brush your teeth.
I'm
You
talking
just eat
about
the
flavor. I don't fucking care about cat. Fuck about cat. I don't care about
that
cavities at
twofer.
all.
I brush my teeth with fucking, you know, with,
Yeah.
with that mint Oreo. You
Yeah,
know
the
what I
mint
mean?
Oreo.
The
I'm
mint
not a
chocolate
fan.
chip, you know?
Mint chocolate chip.
Nope, not for me.
Not for you.
But what would be your favorite shakes, Javi? Let's go with Javi first. What would be your favorite? You know, you got a shake. Because Javi, he's got a sweet tooth. You know what I mean? He's that
Yeah.
trick daddy, you know?
Trick guy.
Wants that
Put
sugar.
that
you know?
sugar
And su
on
lengua.
my tongue.
Remember one time when we did that with the sugar at the house, Javi?
Oh, yeah, we got diabetes.
Dude, 'cause
Basically.
we had so our mom would always have like a jar of sugar, you know what I mean? And then that's when that song came out, the the Trick Daddy Sugar, and we just got the big old can, dude,
We
and started
just
fucking
started
pouring it
dumping.
on our mouth, dude, the fucking can of
Oh,
sugar,
man.
by listening to the song, you know,
Your liver goes into shock.
the pancreas, you know,
Put that sugar.
Yeah.
Pouring it.
just ruining a bunch of sugar everywhere, you know what I mean?
It's all over the place, like
Yeah.
the floor, shirts everywhere.
You know,
Shout out to
funny.
that
it was fun
song.
for like 3 seconds, you know, it's like, oh shit, we gotta clean it up. But what would be your favorite shake, Javi? You know, you gotta go shake. You know, you gotta shake things up.
Shake, senora. I don't know. I kind of like the Reese's peanut butter cup. A chocolate peanut butter milkshake is my go-to, I think. Or a Ferrero Rocher one.
I never tried that one, but I heard it's good.
That is delicious.
From where?
I don't know, someplace up in Ogden,
Okay.
but it was delicious.
I've made one with well, maybe I had a Ferrero, not a legit one. I just made one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At work, we have a barista, and we's like, hey, I told him, hey, we got some of those Ferrero things. Like, hey, try to make this into a shake, but we had weird ingredients. You know what I mean? So it came out kind of like a ghetto one. You know?
Yeah.
But what would be yours? What's your favorite shake? You go freaking.
I mean, I love ice cream in general, so I'm pretty open to most milkshakes and smoothies and shit. But it really, one I love is, if you're not from Utah, I'm gonna explain. There's a place called Arctic Circle here. It's like a ice cream shake place. Food, I hate. I don't like the food at all. The fries are okay. The ice cream, it also even depends on which one you go to. Some of them, they fuck it up. Other ones are really good. But I go to a good one, and they have a moose track shake,
Oh, I haven't tried that
which
one.
is like fudge swirled in
Yeah.
a vanilla ice cream with
Was that brownies and stuff like that? Or?
no, it's like just a chocolate fudge, and then it has the little small peanut butter cups in it.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
So good. I
really
love
good.
Moose Track, man.
That sounds
Moose
good.
Tracks is so good. It's very chocolate and vanilla ice cream. So it's like a twist. Then they have chocolate fudge and then the little peanut butter cups. Like right off the top of my head, that's one of the ones I love. And usually like any type of berry milkshakes. It's like boysenberry, raspberry, blueberry. I'm a big fan of those.
Do you guys remember when you could go to the buffet? You know what I mean? When you were young and you could get the mix, the twist,
Yep.
Swirl.
the swirl. You need to get the vanilla and the chocolate.
Yep. Best of
Man,
both
you
worlds.
can load up. You know what I mean? This side, vanilla on the other side. I think for me, dude, I would probably pick. I like a cheesecake shake.
Okay.
You know, with the cheesecake, it has to have a lot of cheesecake bites so that I can see the cheesecake. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm not a big fan of
'Cause
that.
it's
It's so
like-
hard to find though. Like you go anywhere and it's kind of like.
Oh no! So what you gotta do is like, I can go to Arctic
Circle has the chunks in
Yep,
them. Yeah.
and you tell them, hey, give me extra cheesecake. You know what I mean? Load it up. Give me a little cheesecake on the side, you know? And so that, or I go to Top It over here. And that one is like a frozen yogurt place. And yeah, that one you can actually just put as much cheesecake bites as you want. You know what I mean? So I would pick that, and then maybe I would pick, but I haven't had a good one. I would maybe pick like either like probably a pistachio, probably.
I love pistachio.
So I'd go with a pistachio.
But it has to have the actual like peanut in it.
Yeah.
Not I mean, I like the flavoring, but it has
Yeah,
to
because
have
something. Yeah, 'cause when you get the one that's just like the flavoring, it's even weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're like,
it's
dude, what the
odd.
heck?
You need to have the
You
actual.
need a little crunch. You know, I want to maybe die if I'm allergic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then maybe I would say those two, and then third I would probably maybe say just classic vanilla. I'd probably, because I was gonna go with Oreo, but third I'll just say plain vanilla. You know, just shake me up if it's really good vanilla. I don't need anything else.
Oh
you
man,
know?
an Oreo mixed with peanut butter in
Yeah.
it. Oh, fire.
You know, but now let's go
What about
to
you, Cam?
Burger Cam. What do you got for your favorite shakes?
Favorite shake,
From Boss Burger.
Boss Burger, dude. So that's the. Can't tell you the ingredients. Just it's called the Fantastic Shake.
The Fantastic Shake.
It's mixed with whatever. I can't say the ingredients. Like I said, I'll get fired.
But it's like chocolate or vanilla. Like which ones are they? Or are they just like,
like
Fantastic Vanilla?
It's like a
Fantastic
kinda,
Chocolate.
Let's put it like a mystery taste.
Okay.
Like
So
those-
okay, that one aside, what one do you like? What's
My
your
favorite
second
one?
favorite? Yeah.
I'm simple, so I like the grasshopper shake.
Mint.
The mint with the chocolate and a bunch of other stuff in it. So it's pretty good.
So do you go to Arctic Circle?
Crown Burger.
Crown Burger?
sometimes.
Okay.
They
I
got
forget
a
got
mint
shakes.
one.
They got it. They got the grasshopper.
bro.
I
one.
forget they have shakes.
Me too.
I mean, granted, I don't go often there because I don't have one super close, but
But that Crown Burger, the one down by what is it? How many is it? What is it now? The Vivid Center. They got
that's the one
Oh,
downtown.
yeah, that one.
Okay.
They might have it there.
But I always thought they only had like vanilla, chocolate, and like the Oreo or strawberry. I thought those were like the only 4 flavors they had. They had the toppings
They
and stuff.
had the grasshopper the last time I went, but
How long ago was that?
that was like last year. But since
Oh,
with
well.
the pandemic and all that shortage of everything, that probably might have ruined everything.
Oh, there's an abundance of grasshoppers. I can assure you that.
Well, just go to just go to the grocery store. They might have just the ice cream. Just make your own.
Oh, you can make your own shake.
I don't know where. Where would you?
How do you make your own shake?
Just you get a blender.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean at home. Sorry, I thought you meant like at a grocery store. They have a station, and you're like, I'll make my own fucking milkshake.
No, dude.
Like,
He's
no.
talking about you make your own shake.
Yeah, my
dude.
sister has the mixer at home.
Yeah. You made
Yeah.
your own shake before, host?
Well, my sister, when I go visit my sister, we went for a barbecue 2 weeks ago when I told
Yeah.
you. So she made homemade brownies and then blended it in with ice cream and like sauce. It was pretty fucking good.
Homemade shakes is fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you make some home.
It's fire.
Man,
But it's good
dude.
because you can control as much as you want. Like if
Yeah.
you like extra peanut butter, a little bit less mint, whatever it
Yeah.
is you'd mix.
Yep.
What kind of blender do you got? A Ninja or what kind of blender?
Let's go with the ninja. Come on, man.
The martial of art he does not participate in, but he represents.
Let's go with the ninja.
Yeah,
I went with the
go
blend tech.
the blender.
What's it?
Get the fuck out of here.
He's the tech maker himself. You know, he's the tech himself.
Certified tech burger maker. So,
Damn.
you
The
know.
ninja, huh?
Hey, so it's pretty cool. So you don't have any lactose intolerant or anything like
I
that?
do. I get really bad, but like I said, ice cream is like, I have.
It's worth
It's worth the.
You don't pop a lactate pill or anything beforehand?
that doesn't work for me.
Oh, it
To
doesn't?
be honest with you.
Mm.
Yeah, because you're gonna need a big old
You
fucking
need a
shake,
big
you know.
old shake.
You
know?
gotta
just
take the
a
whole
risk.
bottle, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of lactate, I worked with she'll remain unnamed, but I worked with someone, and for breakfast she would always have like 4 eggs. She was really fit, like really fit.
Like Tyson.
Like no,
Even
I'm
more?
telling you, she's yoked,
Was she like?
but not like
buff?
gross yoked.
Well,
Yeah, like yeah,
Fit.
fit.
Wow.
Bitcoin. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Whoa.
like 10 out of 10 booty. That thick.
Couple
okay?
Tory Wilsons out
Yeah.
there, you know.
5 in the face, but hey, I'll take it. Nothing happened, okay? But either way, she'd always have eggs in the morning. She had like a very strict diet routine. But one day, I saw her taking a lactate pill, whatever they're called, lactose pill that helps you digest lactose enzymes. And I go, why do you eat that? Because I never saw her drink milk. She would have that. She drank like almond milk, oat milk, all that stuff, coconut milk. And I go, you don't eat milk, right? And she goes, oh no, this is for my eggs. I go, what do you mean? Eggs don't have lactose in them. And she goes, why are they in the dairy section? And I go, that's just out of convenience.
No.
There's no fucking lactose in eggs. She thought eggs, like, she thought she was lactose intolerant. She'd take a lactate pill while she ate eggs. Like, what the fuck are you doing? How can you be this, like, in shape, dialed in, and then just be thinking, oh, this is in the dairy section, so I have to have a lactate pill.
You know, all those steroids. Come
All
on,
that,
huh?
yeah, all that steroids.
God, man.
You know what I mean?
That was just my story about,
That's pretty
lactate
funny.
pills.
So what do you think? Because he's saying, oh, I can, the pills aren't affecting me, my stomach. I'm lactating. I take a couple of pills. They're not doing the work. A lot of people seem to be having trouble with milk. You know what I mean? And a lot of people from the Asian community. You know what I mean? So they say, oh, we don't worship cows. We don't drink milk. We only drink, what is it, soy milk,
Soy
they say, right?
milk,
Coconut milk. You know what I mean?
Milk, soy milk.
And that is actually a big myth, because most of them, it's not that they're lactose intolerant. There's actually another disease that's causing them to have an allergic reaction to the milk. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So Javi, maybe you think you can take us to the doctor's office?
You want to go? Let's go.
You think we can go to the doctor's office?
Let's go and take a trip to the doctor's
Okay.
office.
Oh, wait up! I forgot my
Wait.
candle.
You forgot your candle?
I forgot my candle.
I
Okay.
forgot my spatula.
You forgot your spatula?
Yeah.
Go. You guys go get that. Javi, run it back, please. Take off my glasses to read. You guys got your equipment now? Your candle?
My candle.
You got
He's
your,
got his burger tester.
my
That's what
burger
it is. Not a
tester.
spatula. Come on.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not a spatula.
I
but
guess it can flip too, huh? Convertible.
Yeah. You know how to use it, right? He's a ninja, guys.
certified.
But should I go over the symptoms again? What was happening, Hoss?
If you'd like to, go ahead.
So in the Asian community, there's a big misconception. You know what I mean? Oh, we're not lactating. You know what I mean? We could only get you with those soy headers. The soy boys is what they call them over there. But it's not actual that, they're not, it's not just allergic to milk. It's another, problem, another health issue that's causing problems with the digestion of milk.
Yep, of course. So this is basically, it falls under the category of transferase, which is any group of enzymes that catalyzes the transfer of a chemical group, chemical group or radical, such as phosphate, methyl, amine, or keto groups from one molecule to another. So what happens is during this transfer, there's the lactose enzyme, right? That's where you get from milk. So if you go to the store and you find lactose-free milk, they remove that so that you're able to digest it. So if you drink the normal milk, when it hits your stomach, the transferase, it's not able to let that absorb into the stomach at all. So actually it just keeps hitting like the cellular wall, causes irritation. That's why you feel bloated. That's why you end up usually having the runs, because nothing gets digested and just pushes it all out violently, because it creates little gas bubbles and chemicals where your stomach can't handle it. So your stomach's like, I got to push this out because they feel it's like an infection. So that's the issue with lactose. So remember, if you're going to be eating ice cream that isn't lactose free, and most of it isn't, take a lactate pill if it works. If it doesn't, deal with the consequences, or buck up.
There's no other alternative treatments or anything like that maybe they could use? Or...
Nope, you have to either fully switch to non-dairy, or again suffer the consequences if you so feel.
Oh man. You never felt sad about that, like that you have to suffer the consequences, and then meanwhile you got freaking
Diarrhea or whatever.
no, Marcus over there with the milkshake. You know what I mean? He's got 2 of them and the burger with extra cheese, and you're sitting there. You know, you have to get the kids cone. You know,
Yeah, that's hard sometimes, but you got to do it.
you're used to it now. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm used to it. But some people will ask me, "Oh, hey, I want a shake, but I'm lactose." I'm like, "Well, gotta roll the dice. Either
like
you
what
want
country is that? You know,
you roll the dice.
Laos,
Or you want
you
it.
know?
Laos,
Where
yeah.
on a map can I find this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's lactose on the map?
Where's lactose on the map? I don't know. Google it. Something like
you know, that's people that don't have toes. You know, they're amputees.
They lactose.
They
guys.
lactose. You know what I mean? Damn. But did your parents ever give you a warning, like when you were younger? You know, because you go to the which buffet did you go to, or did you not go to buffets growing up?
really didn't really go to much restaurant.
No,
Cooked at home. If it was like,
dude.
I think the best was McDonald's. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
That was like the Happy Meal.
that was your treat,
That was a
McDonald's.
treat. That was it. The McFlurry.
Oh, damn, bro.
McFlurry.
McFlurry.
And hopefully the machine wasn't fucking broken. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Well, it sounds like he was able to get it, so maybe for
Yeah.
him they made an exception.
Damn.
This
So
kid barely makes
did
it
your
here.
parents warn you, like, hey, this might hurt your stomach when you were little, or
No, they didn't. They made me figure it out. So
they watch you, or it's like, hey, look at
they
this
just
idiot,
like,
you know?
watch this idiot eat this ice cream and see what happens. The next thing you know,
They did that for peace and quiet, so you'd be in the bathroom for a couple hours. They could catch some shut eye.
Making a couple other babies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
Praise their other kid. Do you have siblings?
yeah, I have 2 older brothers.
Were they good at school?
No.
Or were you all the same, about the same?
I don't want to say much, but they were good. My older bro was good.
Okay.
Yeah, middle one,
He's a middle one.
he's good. And
I'm
me,
the middle one.
young one, I'm all right. Got held back kindergarten. Come on, man. So,
You know,
I
That's
didn't even
not-
know that was a thing.
the younger one. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what happens with the younger ones. You know.
Well, speaking of milk, there is a debut today. Okay, so Javi, let me know if you can get this.
Got it.
Do you see that? So that's JOMJ. This is out now. I can't even speak.
It's exclusive. You know what I mean? Just on my jugs. You know what I mean? So if you want to, not mine. You know, maybe Jose's. You know.
Not mine, but
But-
the right people wear this. I'll gladly do it for you.
And we're going to make another company that's going to carry the JOMJs. What's going to be the name, Jos? Or should we leave it? What do you think?
We'll hold it. That'll be a special.
We'll hold that
reveal.
information for the other company that we have a patent for.
Yes.
So because people are like, oh, cookies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna jizz on your cookies is what we're gonna do. You know?
Yeah.
Without the jizz, you wouldn't need those fucking.
You know, we're gonna make you a fucking jizz shake.
You know
huh?
those oatmeal cream or those oatmeal cookies that have the icing on top? That's what you're gonna look like
Yeah.
after you're done. Okay?
Yeah.
But
Like
this
you're-
is again an exclusive. We're glad to
Just
release
dropped.
it.
That
Yeah.
one's hard. You know what I mean? It's a subliminal message right there. You know?
We're proud of it. So all fans that know the inside joke, that's the joke.
That JOMJ. you know?
JOMJ.
But did your guys' parents ever trick you with like foods or anything like that? That it's like, oh, you know, maybe they give you something spicy. You know what I mean, Javi? Or what in Puerto Rico? What did they eat? Maybe you guys have a weird dish that's like really strong.
I don't feel like my parents ever felt the need. They were always pretty honest about what they were feeding us. They wouldn't tell me because I was a bit pickier when I was like a young kid. So we eat pata de puerco, which is pig's feet. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever had that, but you know, as a kid, you're kind of weird about shit like that.
yeah.
That's
So-
why he doesn't like feet. He's had so many.
Yeah.
That's all he fucking had. He was lucky if he went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know?
Same with morcilla, which is blood sausage. We make a blood sausage, and so they wouldn't they would just tell me salchicha, just like he ate sausage. But I was weird. Like it was so overwhelming, the flavors.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I didn't appreciate it. But now as an adult, I do like pig's feet. You have the gelatinous, you get the nice meat.
What about
It's
the blood
cooked right.
sausage? You like it?
If it's cooked right, yeah. I mean, some people can't make it. Well, I'm gonna say that they don't make it the way I like, so I'm very picky about that.
What about you, Javi? You didn't any foods that they it's like, oh, this food's
Oh,
really
they
good.
tricked us. Yeah. It was lengua. My dad
Lengua?
chopped it up into like what it looked like carne asada, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like just eat this. It's just beef, whatever, steak." Oh, we're eating it. Oh, like this is really good, you know.
Because he
we
makes
found
it
out-
really good. Yeah.
we found out like years later. He's like, you guys didn't realize that was like, I was cutting up the cow tongue while you guys were like in the kitchen too, right? You know. So and then we got weird for a little bit, but we're like, yeah, it's good, whatever. Plus, like, it doesn't look like, you know, sometimes you go to a taco truck or whatever, and
you can
it
see
looks
the
like
hairs and stuff.
yeah,
nice.
you can still see the like
taste
the
buds.
taste buds or whatever.
Oh.
They just give you a slice of actual tongue, like, yo, this is not the business,
Yeah,
you know.
tongue actually tastes good. I like tongue.
Yeah.
That was something as a kid that never bothered me. Tongue was okay for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do tongue too?
Yeah, we do.
In Puerto Rico? Parque de
Yeah.
las Bombas?
Parque de la Bomba. Shout
Shout
out
out Ponce, Puerto Rico.
We do also the pig ear.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
we
you
do the
deep
ear too.
fry it.
El Tyson, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
get
you
the
deep
ear.
fry it, and the tail too of the pork. That's like a big thing out there too.
Hey, Burger Cam, so did you ever, since you ate Asian food for so long, was it weird that you weren't eating American food? Like, you never felt weird, like, at school, you know, they're like, oh, we had Thanksgiving. You're like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that threw me off. I didn't even know turkey was. That was new to me.
Yeah, there was
That's-
even an animal,
That
probably.
Was, yeah, it was. I was like, oh wow, what's this? They're like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. I'm like, wow, okay. So what? We just eat? Yeah, eat whatever.
Like mashed potatoes,
Mashed
all that
potatoes,
stuff.
especially pumpkin pie. That made me happy.
Oh, damn,
that
bro.
with the
Imagine trying that for the
whip-
first time.
Whipped cream and that. I was just like, that blew my mind. So like now then Thanksgiving, that's like my favorite holiday.
That's your favorite holiday?
So do you guys celebrate as a family now?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to celebrate it? Or did you celebrate it first, like, with another family?
Cause we had sponsors. They introduced us to the holidays and stuff, and got us into the tradition of the Christmas, Thanksgiving, and
How old were you when that first happened?
I really can't remember.
So pretty young.
Really young. So I would like not know. I would even get making fun of sometimes. People were like, you don't even know how none of these. I'm like, no, dude, I didn't grow up eating these type of American food, burgers and that. Like pizza was like my like. I was like, oh, pizza, like the Tostino's pizza. That was like my favorite pizza.
That was like a luxury.
That was
huh?
like a luxury.
Still a
basically.
banger, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, cook guy in a smoker. That's good right now.
He cooks it in the smoker.
You have a Traeger. You have
He's got a-
Filipino pizza.
He's got a $700 smoker and a $3 pizza. Come on, Burger Graham.
It was not even $3. I think it's like even with inflation, it's
Hey,
$1.50.
People wouldn't even know you cook it. They'd be like,
People
dude, what burger? What?
Dude, the cheese
What kind
doesn't
of-
even know.
What kind of pizza is this?
Well, you got
dude?
blind people coming. Oh, what is this? You can't see my eyes. I was starting to back. Let me fix this.
It's that girl's disabled uncle that I told him
What
about.
is this? What is this pizza?
What is this pizza? What kind of pizza? You don't want to know, but it's good.
Tostitos, you know? Meanwhile, everybody else got the nice pizza, you know what I mean? You give it to your disabled fucking uncle. He's got the Tostinos so you can save money.
Shut up, Stevie Wonder. I don't care how superstitious you are. It's good ass pizza.
That's why he wrote that song, you know what I mean? They kept feeding him.
Very superstitious. The dumbass, he meant to say very suspicious. Instead, superstitious. But
Damn. So what was like, so Thanksgiving food, what was like the other food that like blew your mind, you know, that you tried? You're like, man, can't,
Like the food that blew my mind.
like barbecue, even stuff like that? Or you guys kind of
my
have good
dad
barbecue,
made
don't you?
actually really good barbecue.
Yeah?
Yeah, he made like fire rib, like really good ribs and chicken. Like he would cook the chicken to like perfection. Like it was like I can't explain it because it's good because we would eat it with sticky rice and all that and stuff, and then papaya salad that's really hot, even though they say it's not hot. but
Papaya salad? What's papaya salad?
It's like a
Like papaya, like the
Papaya-
actual fruit?
yeah, it's like an actual fruit, but it's not ripe yet, so it's still raw. So they like cut it and then like they slice it and then they put like tomatoes and spices and all that in it and mix it with the seasoning and then eat it with the chicken and steak, whatever, with rice. It's actually really good.
So, okay, so I asked you, he's like, okay, so you ate white foods. So that was a little bit weird, but did your parents let you have friends over or they didn't let you have friends
To
over?
be honest, they were like strict on it.
Yeah? No
No
friends.
friends.
What about for birthdays?
I really be honest with you, my birthdays were sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just only family, or maybe sometimes not even a birthday.
It wasn't even a birthday.
Yeah?
It wasn't even like I could be honest to get a birthday cake. That's how it was. It wasn't like I'm not trying to say.
But did you know? But did you know that though? Like, oh, I'm supposed to get cake for my
No,
birthday.
but he knows it's a birthday, but his family, maybe they don't celebrate it that way, right?
Some families. Then like my parents, like I said, they were just more busy working, and so we really didn't.
So they didn't tell you, oh, happy birthday or
They
anything
did.
like that.
They did, but it wasn't not like a cake. Like
They
now,
give you a Twinkie,
yeah,
instead of a
Twinkie or
cake.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Or one of those bucket of ice creams.
Or rice cakes.
Or yeah, right. Rice cakes.
Rice puddings and all
rice
that.
pudding, rice cake.
Damn,
rice paper.
Well, what about now? Do you know how to cook?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay. Well, I can't say I'm okay at Boss Burgers. I'm,
You know,
I'm a shit
He's the
at
boss.
The
You know what I mean?
boss.
Yeah, but what do your aunts say about your cooking?
I can't.
About your Laos cooking.
my Laos cooking.
Is it a little lousy, or
Let's put it as a little lousy because the ants, they'll get on my nerves. You know, they'll say, "Hey, you doing that shit?" So I'm never good for them.
Hey,
Put it that
Camty was
way.
just like, oh, fuck this, you come do it then.
Yeah, I'll just be like, "You come do it then," and they're like, "Oh, so now you're talking back to me."
Oh,
what's your fucking husband gonna do? He's not fucking drunk. You know?
your husband's $30,000
Look at your
in
husband.
debt.
You know
You
what I
can't
mean?
even afford ingredients for this food dish. You lost all your money.
Yeah, but she, like I said, I would get, criticized. Hey, you're doing that wrong. Or hey, you're cutting up that meat wrong. I was just be like, whatever, shut up.
Man, because your guys'
You do
food
it
is-
wrong enough to the point where they stop asking you, which
They
is
still
kind of
do
a
it.
win. Oh, they still do? They don't care,
they're
huh?
ruthless. They're blunt. Like,
Well, it's because if you think about it, their food, it's pretty old, right? Like,
Yeah.
it has to be like,
yeah, it has to be. Like, I don't know how long it came,
like,
From
just
that.
imagine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
you know.
Because even I can say, oh, Mexican food, but that's not as old as Asian food.
No.
Maybe a couple,
Might just mean like if
tiny
he fucks it up
recipes,
enough
but-
where they stop asking him because they're tired of being like, I have to fix it for you or you're wasting food. So that's
Man.
kind of a good tactic. If you don't want to do something, here's a secret for you guys. Sometimes it works, sometimes it shoots you in the foot. Do it terribly so they stop asking you to do it.
So what? So let's say maybe we're gonna have a barbecue. You know what I mean? What kind of food would you cook us? Because I think that's also because we talked about Thanksgiving. Oh, you're missing out on Thanksgiving turkey. But what about other people that are missing? What kind of food are they missing out on from Laos? You hit them with that Laos mouse. You know what I mean? What are you gonna hit them
the
for?
Laos mouse. I'll just do like marinade chicken, like put a bunch of the Laos seasoning spices and then grill it, and then like I said, make that papaya salad, make it spicy, and I know
Papaya salad? That sounds
Yeah.
good.
with some sticky rice, and it's a good combination, especially with ribs and chicken, all that.
Damn. Oh, it sounds so good. I don't want to be white. You know what I mean? Fucking turkey, dude. Oh, I'm gonna fry it this year. You know what I mean?
And burn your house down.
Yeah.
I make the turkey like we make lechon, like we call it pavechon. We make pork shoulder, pork butt,
Okay.
but the turkey, we always make two big turkeys. My brother and I, we always make the turkeys. So we make one kind of like Puerto Rican style, and the other one's always like experimental.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever had a bad experimental turkey?
I wouldn't say it was bad, but
That Franken turkey?
it wasn't very it just wasn't on par with all the other turkeys we've made.
Like, what was it though? What did you try to make?
Oh, dude, there was a lot of stuff in it. So we made a brined it, and make sure it was like moist. 'Cause they're always moist at least, but I think we just lacked garlic because we put garlic, some sage, some thyme, some coriander powder, white pepper, black pepper, of course, salt. And then inside the turkey, when you were cooking it, we do cinnamon stick, apple, onion, and some more sage. But I think we put too many cinnamon sticks in there.
Oh,
So it was like, it
damn.
wasn't sweet, but you could tell there was a cinnamon
Yeah.
profile. And
Like that weird taste that
yeah,
it's like,
it wasn't, again, it wasn't awful, and some people actually liked it. I'm like, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan
but
of
it gives it like that woody or whatever. That
Yeah, so that one wasn't very good, but that's probably the only one that I think would be considered a fail on our part. Usually we make some pretty good fucking turkey.
What about you, Javi? I don't think Javi. I mean, he doesn't cook that much. You know what I mean? But
No.
What things have you tried that you've messed up, Javi?
That I've messed up.
You try to make an experiment. You know what I mean?
Well, I do a lot of like baking and stuff. Well, I mean, I used to when I
Shout
was
out to Joaquin.
when I had
He didn't bake that night.
not that night or any night after because of the PTSD.
Hey, you
But,
did bake el pony. You know what I mean? Well, he provided the recipe for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
True. Dude, I think I remember like making some cream cheese wontons with like cinnamon. But
Sounds pretty good.
it was, I feel like I undercooked it a little bit. I don't know. The wonton thing was good, like crispy brown, whatever, but the inside
The
was kind of
inside?
like lacking. Like I didn't put enough like sugar or cinnamon or whatever.
One that I can remember that we actually cooked together, Javi, because this is how very few times Javi cooks.
Yeah.
Dude, it was I think Mom had gone to Mexico or something, bro. But
We're
we
talking
made
about the steak.
we made some steak, you know, and we were like, oh, they were gone. It's like all the alcohol's there. You know what I mean? We're gonna throw some beers in there and stuff like that. And threw a bunch of weird, you know, we threw like weird salsas in it and shit like that, and fucking onion and. Dude, and it was so gross, huh? It was fucking.
It was the weirdest fucking.
But since
thing.
we made it, you know, we're like, oh, dude, it tastes so good. We were like hyping each other up, like, oh,
Yeah.
taste it, dude, taste it now, you know? And we like ate the whole thing because it's like sometimes when you make your own invention, it's like you have to eat it. You know what I mean?
Well, you have to, yeah.
Even if it's like shit, you're like, fuck, I guess, you know?
Oh, that happened recently for my friend's birthday. We went, and he loves shrimp. I love shrimp. We're like the only two that kind of eat shrimp. But he always trusts me to make it because normally I make it good. But I wasn't used to the spices that he had, so I made sure. Usually I'll mix the spices that I want and literally taste it. I don't know if you do that. I like doing it because then you kind of know exactly what you're doing. But I didn't do it with it, and they were seasonings I wasn't used to. Like he had a all-season salt, which I don't use. I just
I
mix
hate
my
that,
own.
dude. That's for white people, man.
Yeah, so well, he is white.
All-purpose
So
salt.
I
You know,
tried
go
it, but
fuck
I didn't
yourself.
try it, so it ended up being like extra salty and too paprika-ish without. So I told him that I'm like, next time, you show me either your individual spices, or if you don't, I'll bring my own and we'll make it better. But
Yeah, oh, because that's the worst, you know? The
Yeah.
seasoning salt, that one.
yeah.
Oh, that's the worst, man.
So we're at about 120. I don't know. Do we want to do a quick nightmare thing?
Yeah, let's do a nightmare. We're having so much fun, you know?
I know it has been fun.
Yeah, let's do a nightmare, I guess.
Okay. Let's.
We have some people who have to help with nightmares. You know, they had a nightmare.
So we interpret that for them.
Yeah.
You guys ready to go down Nightmare Alley?
Let's
We even go?
let's
Nightmare
go.
Alley?
Let's commit. Hold up. Forgot to grab myself a refugee. Okay. We helped him cross the border. Her cross the border. Let's go ahead and bring her on.
Got it.
Run it back. This
All right,
is
you guys.
Panchita. Shut up, Panchita.
Panchita,
Fucking spickaroni out of here, man. Okay?
the Biden border wars continue.
Border wars. But what's a nightmare? What do we got, Javi? Who do we need to help?
All right, so I didn't even read their name before I chose this. This was posted by Super Oaks 321. I'm assuming that's
She's got
Chicago.
big tits. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Super
perfect,
Oaks, dude.
perfect for jizz on my judge.
JOMJ,
you
you
know?
know.
me-
Hers.
She's got those Super Oaks. She's gonna give me that redwood.
He's talking about the road here. Okay, that head, you know. So
Redwood Road.
Headwood Road.
Pecan wood chips. Anyways, what is the nightmare?
She states, I had a pretty bad nightmare. The gist of it was, I was set to be executed via decapitation. It was horrible. The dream ended just as I was going to die. Knelt over the block I was kept in. What was, I think, a glass cell, which showed others being decapitated. The feeling of dread I felt was overwhelming. Even now, the day after, I got a sort of phantom pain in my neck, and I very much don't want anything to touch it. Just needed to get off my chest, you know.
So was the dream also the pain, or is the pain in real life?
They're claiming the pain is like a phantom pain in real life.
Now she
Okay.
also has
Like
the
the
pain
day
now.
after,
Okay.
the morning after
That
pill.
deep vein thrombosis. You know what I mean? She's
Yep.
fucking getting that fucking
That main drain.
that juggling
main vein.
juggalo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
You got it, Hose? You want to start
want me to
first? Sounds
start
like you
first?
already had, like you
Um,
already had an interpretation.
Yeah, so she dreamt of being decapitated, right? You're losing your head, aka you're losing your mind, right? She's having a lot of anxiety. She doesn't know what to do with it. Panic attacks galore. Subconscious mind is telling her she's losing her mind. In this dream world, she sees through the glass other people are also getting decapitated. This is her experiencing other people having panic attacks, losing their minds, succumbing to overwhelming anxiety. But that glass is actually indicative of the glass on your phone, right? It's a window pane to social media. You're setting up your standards to what everyone else's life is. You're seeing them lose their minds trying to keep up with the Joneses, if you will. And so now that stress is manifested into real life, which is why she's having nerve pains down her shoulder, neck, or wherever it is she said. So if she doesn't seek out help immediately, she's going to continue having those stress headaches, and then that's a real thing too, quite frankly. That's what it is. The glass pane is literally looking through a phone and seeing other people lose their minds, trying to look like they're having a good time on Earth. So
That was.
You know what's...
Next time, can we make host gold last?
Well, you know what was funny? Mine is pretty similar. Okay? So mine is actually pretty similar.
okay.
You know, but what's going on is, like Hall said, she's looking down. She sees a window, like, you know, the dreams, like she sees like a glass window. Other people's are there, the glass being the phone. But I'm not saying it's social media. She happens to be, it was a woman, right, Javi?
I'm assuming Super Oaks 321. I don't know. It could be a dude.
Or thou happens to be, you know, a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're looking at the phone and driving. You know what I mean? So they're texting and driving, social media and driving. They're seeing a lot of other people that it's happening to, right? Because they're out in the freeway. So this lady commutes a lot for a living, and she's out on the, you know, 215, I-15. She's looking at her phone. People everywhere are getting in accidents. People are dying. So the Lord is saying, hey, you got to stop texting and driving, because guess what? You're getting your eyes glued to that screen. Somebody's going to head-on collision. Their windshield's going to go through your windshield. You're going to get decapitated, like some Final Destination type of shit. You know what I mean? Gone without a neck, all because you were looking at your phone.
Yep.
So stop texting and driving. That's what that's what she's been doing.
Gotcha.
You want to go next, Cam?
About
Just your interpretation of the nightmare.
a nightmare. Can't really say much. I don't. With the, are you talking about anybody's nightmare or my nightmare?
The one that we just read.
I'm sorry, man.
You want him to go over it again?
Yeah, sorry. I haven't.
Okay, no worries, no worries. The gist of it was
He was thinking about barbecue, guys.
Yeah,
he's thinking about new creative burgers he's trying to.
I'm just thinking about burgers right now. not nightmares.
Maybe this could be. This could be.
That's why he got held back.
Where's the yardstick when we need one?
Fuck, I left it outside.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck, you know, he's thinking about burgers the whole time. They're learning their fucking ABCs.
You know, hey, I
B is for burger.
I
You know?
hate turtles.
I like boygas.
He's from Boston, guys.
I work for Boss Boygas. Okay, can you give him the recap of the fucking name?
yeah.
Come on, man.
So I was set to be executed via decapitation. The dream ended just as I was going to die. Knelt over the block. I was kept in what was a glass cell, which showed others being decapitated. The feeling of dread I felt was overwhelming. Even now, the day after, I got sort of phantom pain in my neck, and I very much don't want anything to touch it. I just needed to get that off my chest. That's what she said.
I, to be honest with you, I don't know what to say on that. Cause no comment. I don't know.
I'll summarize what he's trying to say. Simmer the fuck down. Get some professional help. He doesn't care about your goddamn nightmare.
Fuck your nightmare.
Because I don't give a shit about
You know?
your stupid.
He's got so many fucking
I'm more worried about
graduating fucking
right now.
kindergarten. Okay? Come on. You think he can fucking dream? He doesn't even know what a dream is.
That was the dream.
He doesn't know that.
dreaming right now.
You know? Last time somebody had a dream that he knew about in school, what happened was he got fucking shot. You know what I mean? Shut
He
up
got
the
shot
fucking...
backwards. Okay, he had to be held back.
So what about the Catholics? You know, the Catholics, they've been having,
They.
you know, a lot of stuff in Canada, you know?
Yep.
Stuff with the head, you know, in Canada.
Yep.
True. But this one, it is a Christian view as well. I think it's a guy, right? And he's scared. He's gonna go into premarital sex, you know? And that's what the decapitation means. This girl is gonna suck him off so good, you know? And he's afraid of this because once she sucks him off so good, he'll become addicted, right? He'll become a sex addict. And does the Lord want that? No, not until you're married, you know, to that one person. Only that one person after marriage can suck your head off, you know? And so I'll say that to say this. This guy needs to get married first before the feeling of guilt sets in, and he has to go confess his sin to the Lord, to the priest, you know? And that's even awkward in itself because the priest probably has been doing this for years, you know, but not to women, I feel. But that's all I have to say.
Hey,
Damn, that was good.
yeah, that was very good.
Oh, you got it.
I mean, I couldn't clap with the refugee in my hand, but that's okay. Better than a cage for her.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not from the Catholic community, but I have read the Bible once or twice, as it says in Thessalonians chapter 17, verse 4, in reference to the sucking off. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Shout out to Pringles.
You know?
Yeah.
Facts.
Shout
Big
out
facts.
to the Lord, you know? That fucking, give me that fucking Judas.
Shout out to that
you know?
chicken head, man.
You know?
Find me one of those. I'm not gonna marry you.
But
I'm
that was
not
good, you know, because all the people that are dying are all the, you know, all the possible babies
Yeah.
that he's ejaculating, basically, right, Javi?
Yeah, that's why he doesn't want it to touch, because as soon as it's his first time, so if she
Yeah.
touches it,
And her neck's in pain, or, you know, because there's
it's not his neck,
His
it's
neck,
her
hers.
neck.
Yep.
from swallowing all the babies.
From being a chicken head.
Yeah.
You know? From
Yep.
swallowing life.
From all the work, from all the work.
That soul fucker, the snow snatcher.
Technically,
Species,
in this
okay?
reference, she is the soul snatcher.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Fucking succubus.
She's a
Dude, man, I need
Mortal
myself a
Kombat
Dementor
character,
too.
dude.
Succubus, you know? Come
Little
on.
Dementor,
man.
that kiss of death.
Huh? That succubus, you know?
Fucking Judas, you know?
Come on, man.
Damn. Well, that was it.
That's
You know,
good.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun, you know?
That's great.
But Sunday we can probably do wholesome advice, and you know, they said we're running almost 2 hours. They said, you know.
Yeah, for sure. We can do wholesome advice. Who wants to kick it off? I kicked
Beefy?
off the dreams.
You
Yeah,
kicked
true.
off the dreams. Let's see
Yeah.
what wholesome advice do I have. Let's see. Maybe get rest. You know what I mean? Because Javi today he came in. I was listening to music. I was getting stuff ready. He's like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" You know. It's like nothing's wrong with me. What the fuck? Simmer the fuck down. You know what I mean? He comes in fucking with the Bible. You know what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you're off today. I was like, what? No, I'm not. You know. But then I thought I was like, well, you know, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. You know. I got like andaba perreando. You know what I mean? Perrado.
Andaba muerto.
Andaba de parranda. You know what I mean? Perreo sudado, pegadito, and what else, Os? Huh?
Sigues en lo tuyo, you know?
I don't know what else. I forgot. Sorry, you know. But yeah, so maybe get some rest. You know what I mean? Because it's like, man, I think maybe that's why. Because I only got like 3 hours of sleep, back to back days. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I'm still here like a fucking soldier. You know what I mean?
indeed.
You can still do it if you put your mind to it. You know.
For sure.
But
Or your back.
get some rest. You know what I mean? That's what I would say.
I'll go with the next one. Support friends in their endeavors. I think Beefy said it when we had Lalo and Justice on. We love the Pura Vida people, not just because we don't really have them on as artists or whatever it is they do. We just vibe with them. We chill. We feel like we're friends, and I think that's really cool. We don't even like going out, but we have always had a good time when they put on a show, whether it be a smaller venue or more people. It's always a good time. So support your friends and don't be afraid to go out and do something you normally don't do. I think that's pretty healthy for you.
You know, and I guess to add to that, because I thought about this the day after that we went and hung out. It's just like, you know, I know some people trying to be artists in general is like hard. You know what I mean? They're like, what the fuck are you doing? You're in Utah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was cool just to see how happy they were that was fun. You know what I mean?
Well, and they interact with the crowd too. Like if they're not performing, they're supporting the other people that are performing, and then they're also interacting with the crowd.
Because it's almost when you are trying to do something, it's just like when you're around with somebody that hasn't given up on their dreams or whatever.
Yeah.
You were like, you know, all of them are still. It's almost like you get that kid feeling. You know what I mean? It's like you're joyful. You're like, oh man, it's so much fun.
That level of hope.
You know, like you're at the talent show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. So it was like fun. It's like, yeah. So I mean, that amped me up, honestly. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, it felt. Everybody had like a good vibe. Everybody was positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody just having fun, and they were happy to see each other and support each other, like you said. So that was pretty fun to, like you said, to support your friends, even if it's like something that you might think it's stupid. It's like when you go there to support, it's actually pretty fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because some people say, "Oh,
it's not that we don't think
support."
it's stupid. We just don't like going out,
Right.
Because we just don't like crowds. But I mean, again, we were up front. It was fun interacting with them, supporting them, singing along when we knew the words. I don't know every word to every song, but
Because we might take over another community. You don't think we're going to take over the rapping community, Huss?
we definitely have the potential to do so.
Because people say, "Oh, I support the rapping community. Oh, I'm gonna have this artist on. I have all artists, so you know, or I'm gonna have this person, this." And then how many people do we see pull up to the shows, Huss?
None.
Oh, I'm all about the community, Mr. 801. You know, Mr. I run this. You know, oh Utah. And who do we see, Huss?
Just us.
You know, our reflections and Justice. You know what I mean?
Just
Nice.
us,
I took that on,
Justice.
yeah.
Do it by Justice. You know. But thanks for that. Thanks, you had to do it. They gave us a CD. You know.
Yeah.
Gambino Grimes. That was pretty.
That was really cool.
It was nice, but sorry to, I guess, add so much stuff. But you want to go with the wholesome advice? Things you want to say off your chest, or any shout outs, or
Shout out to
any beef or anything like that?
no,
you
no
want?
beef with nobody. I
Huh?
want to get my tires slashed. So, shout out to my wife, Mallory, my dad, my family, and that. Thanks for having me. Just be supportive with your friends and that. And that's all I got.
You have anything you want to plug in? Like, if you want people to follow your social, or I mean, if you don't, care,
Maybe
that's
you,
fine, but-
maybe yeah. You
I'm,
know,
I'm good.
you
I'm
sell
alright.
barbecue on the side,
Nah,
nothing like that.
I'm good. Just flipping patties. That's it. So,
If you're a shoe plug or know a shoe plug, go ahead and hit him up. You can reach out to us if he doesn't want to give out his social. We'll pass the information along to him. He likes shoes.
yeah, I like shoes.
But he hates feet.
I
Come
hate
on,
feet,
make up your
though.
mind.
He
you
likes shoes because it covers up his feet.
Yeah, got the point.
know? Oh, that makes sense. You know.
The more, the better.
More
Maybe
better.
he's seen too many at the salon and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Perhaps.
His aunts and stuff like that. He saw too
Yeah.
many feet. He's like, I'm over it.
Too much bad
Ah.
memories, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the acetone fucked with your brain.
Yeah.
That's why you got held back in kindergarten.
All that nail
be.
polish, you
Yeah,
know?
nail polish remover.
Come on, man.
Come on.
And it wasn't unleaded, you know what I mean?
It was leaded.
Yeah, that way they get the paint of their chewing on their
It was-
toenails. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, he's fucking.
All
you
the
know?
all the asbestos that was coming off the walls because of
why you think I cringe when I have to go to the nail salon?
You know?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
It was extra leaded. Superman couldn't even see he had a broken foot.
He doesn't even use nails. He uses screws. You know what I mean? Just because it's too similar, you know? He's like, dude, I'm going to get a fucking fastener, you know? For everything. Nothing with nails. That's why he's not Catholic, Javi, okay?
What about you, Javi?
screws to the cross. It would have been.
That's why he. That's going to screw the cross, is what he said.
Like, it's more sturdy. It's got a tread. It holds better.
That's a myth.
Screw the cross. You know, the father's going to get mad. You know what I
We'll
mean?
try it out.
We'll try it on how you put a couple washers, remember, from IKEA?
Yep. Some nuts and bolts.
I guess this was for my young kings based off of our nightmares, man. Get you a girl whose head is worth the headache, because if it's not, you're in for a long marriage. You know what I mean?
Or a short one.
Or a short one.
But expensive nonetheless.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
easy peasy. That's
But
it.
anything else?
Sounds good. I mean, I can't think of anything. Can
No,
you?
well, I want to say thanks, Burger Cam, for coming in to
Thank you.
represent
Yeah, it's a
Thank
lot
you.
of fun.
Boss Burger.
Thank
Uh,
you. for
again-
I had a
having me.
lot of fun, dude.
Yeah, Javi put up the number. I don't know if you saw that, because he keeps track of time.
Uh-huh.
And even when he put it up, I was surprised we were that far into the episode.
Wow.
Where I'm like, you were fun. So I
Yeah,
appreciate you
awesome.
coming through.
Really
man.
fun.
Thank you.
He, you know, he's trying to get an internship, you know, so
Yeah.
you let us know if you guys like burger, you know?
Yeah.
Burger Cam.
Burger Cam.
Cam.
And,
Cam.
hey, he can report here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll
We'll
leave
see
it up to
what
the,
other tasks. Because sometimes we need tasks on the weekends too, and
yeah,
stuff
like
like that. You know?
videographer to help us vlog and shit at our events.
And we groom people too, okay? So if you don't know certain things,
Not like
and not
Ricky
that kind of
Martin,
grooming, you
okay?
pervert, okay? you always saw me?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, come on, man, you know? So yeah, but if you guys like Burger Camp, let us know, you know? I think he was a nice guy. I can see why Mr. Powers hired him, you know?
Yeah, it's a good fella.
Thank you.
So
Well, that's it. Anything
That's
else you guys need to get off your chest? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
just for a
I
week,
think we're
guys.
good. Shout out to
Alright.
the viewers, you know, for
Yeah,
always
again,
holding us
gentlemen,
down
we
again.
really
viewers.
appreciate that. We appreciate you guys
Following us to the ends of the earth. Thank you,
following
thank you.
us. So this
To
has
all
always
four
been fun.
corners of the earth, right, Javi?
Of the flat earth. Let's
Yeah, we know the earth is flat. That's why they follow us every corner we go to.
Come on, guys.
Let's go ahead and sign it off there. It has been the Butter Pecan.
Puerto
Puerto
Rican. Can you
Rican.
gangbang all of us?
Let's do that. Next to me, the peaceful protester,
Jimmy Tatsumaki.
mobile abortionist,
Nissan
Hatake
Abormoto, the healthcare expert, Filomeno
El Jíbaro.
Below him, the chills of winter, none other than
Larry,
Larry,
the Winter Soldier.
And next to him, we've got Host Beefy, 666, La Bestia.
La Bestia.
And in the Wizard of Oz,
On the ones and twos.
Omega from the Bodega,
Mr. J48, Javi.
Viva Cristo Rey.
and our esteemed beloved guest. Again, thank you for coming through. It is
Making
none
a
other-
cinematic debut.
cinematic debut from,
From
Boss
Boss
Burgers,
Burger
Cam.
Cam. Let's
Thanks for having
go,
me.
Burger
Thank you.
Cam.
Thank you.
Share, like,
you.
subscribe. Until
That's
next
it.
week, our fellow audience members.
And let's forget, una vez más,
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.